Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for October 23rd through the 29th. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind, how you feel about them, how they feel about you, the connection between the two of you. I will be clarifying each card so energies can change as I clarify. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upcoming read. Now at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an oracle message from the Queen of the Moon oracle deck to give us some more insight, guidance, and clarification on your situation. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. Show me, how does Gemini feel about the person on their mind? Oh, okay. Feels like a blessing that this person came into your life. They showed up and things feel really good and you're going after it and it feels successful. It feels like you're getting the attention that you deserve, that you wanted from this person or from someone, after going through a situation where you might have been left out in the cold, or dealt with some kind of abandonment issues in the past here. So it's like, as the wheel keeps turning, good or bad, where you were going through something tough, it's now feeling really good coming out of a tough situation. I like that. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this person feels about you. They're definitely looking at the choices, like, is this a good decision? Is this something that I want? And they're very confident that you two have a lot in common. You share the same beliefs, that there's no rush. They can move at the pace they're moving without having to rush to show you that they care, or put on a song and dance for you, or any kind of show like that. They don't need to try very hard to get your attention because it flows naturally between the two of you. The energy is just really good is what I'm seeing. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Hierophant here. And the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Very loyal person as well. This is somebody who is about like a traditional relationship. Maybe they've been single for a little while. They had explored other options in the past, but not really found what they're looking for. But with you, it seems like this is more of what I've been, wanting. So let's go ahead and get the connection between you and this person. Okay, I like that there's honesty here because the Queen of Swords is a very honest energy. Sorry, 1 second. I did not want to cough on the mic. So the Queen of Swords is a very honest energy, tell it like it is, be truth. I don't have any time for any kind of BS. I'm not here for, the lies. Only bring the truth, right? Page of Pentacles as well. And it's good. It's like, let's talk about what it is you're looking for. There's hope here. There's also honesty. I like the learning in this connection, and a lot of optimism and feeling like I want to see where things go between the two of us. So I like that for the both of you. Let's go ahead and clarify this Wheel of Fortune. So with this Wheel of Fortune, you feel like it was meant to happen, meant to be. Like everything happens for a reason, right? And it wasn't like you were really, I don't feel like you were really looking, not so hard. It was like when you stopped looking is whenever you found this person, or you two found each other. It happened really fast and it led to love. And there's a very powerful connection between the two of you. And it's one that you feel can't be broken. And you are like soaking it all in. The Chariot, the Queen of Cups, and the Magician. That is a very, very, very powerful energy right there and connection to someone. It feels amazing. I see you pursuing after this, working really hard to show this person you want their time, attention, appreciation, that they're important, and that you're invested in a relationship. Ooh. King of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. I see you really wanting to get to know this person more, asking them questions. Like, you really put a lot of your all into a lot. Yeah, you do put a lot of everything you have into this situation. You also could have cats or pets. You know, there's two cats here and that lover's card, but you know, you might have pets. The High Priestess. Let's go ahead and clarify this High Priestess. You feel it deep down inside and have this knowing, you know, like that this person is your soulmate. You don't have to look anywhere else. You can finally be at peace and rest from all, you know, carrying this heavy burden or hard work of trying to fight for connections or prove yourself to people. You don't have to do that with this person, and it feels really good to you. So we have the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands right here, as well as the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I like how you're not trying to be somebody you're not. You're being your authentic self with this person, and it just feels so good to you. So let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Cups for how they feel about you. They feel they have met their match. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Tower, the King of Pentacles, and at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So a perfect match. Okay, so they've looked at this and they've, you know, they want to look at, they're looking at the choices they have with you and is this the right choice? And they like this. Very optimistic. They were a little taken back, very shocked that you two were such a perfect match, but they really like that. They feel you're confident. They like that. Then it's incredibly attractive to them. Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Pentacles. If you have children, I'm going to let you know that this person, even though they feel you two have a lot in common, they are conflicted about children. If you don't have children, but you want to have children one day, they feel this is a conversation you two need to have because they are definitely conflicted about, you know, having a child or anything like that at this point. They have a lot, you know, with this Two of Wands, they have a lot to explore, you know, making plans to see where things go. Something tells them intuitively that you want children or something like that. There's also the fact that this person just wants to get things, you know, out in the open and talk about, you know, what they like, their boundaries, your boundaries, what they do and don't like, vice versa. It's something like you two have not discussed everything just yet. Let's clarify the Hierophant, but once you do, things can definitely move forward. Just so you know, either they've gone through a marriage before and it didn't work out and that's something they plan on talking to you about, Gemini, or you know, their family, like their parents didn't stay together and split up, and that's something they don't want. That's why there's certain things in their life that they have been strict to, like, no, I'm only going to marry one person or whatever, and maybe it didn't work out. they might have that belief of, well, I can't remarry again because I said I was only going to do it once. But you're giving them benefit of the doubt to change their mind, because the Judgment card is at the bottom of the deck right here. So even though this person has dealt with, endings from, things being said, or not sharing certain things with certain people, endings from, and that tells me like past relationship, things ended because certain things were not clear, and that's why they feel they need to get everything out in the open before you two get too involved, so that way you know what you're dealing with, and vice versa, they know what they're dealing with. It's important to them, and they just feel it's important. But you are giving them the optimism of, I can see that this is going to work. I'm feeling this is going to work. But they do struggle with some loss here, just so you know. Let's go ahead and get the outcome between the two of you. They struggle with the trauma from the loss in their past. There's no rush in this. You two are learning to get to know each other, and things are going well. I feel like it's so important. Like, this person really wants you to know about them, where they come from, their family, their traditions, things like that. And that's why it's so important for them to share, what they've gone through, their parents going through a divorce, or losing somebody significant to them, being in a prior relationship that didn't work. They feel like that's part of them that they want to share with you, and that they can, because they feel very comfortable with you. And I'm seeing that in the outcome as well, because the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, there's a little bit of waiting, but it's nothing that you're stressed about, they're stressed about. It's like, we don't have to rush perfecting things. You're taking time to really get to know each other and nurturing the connection, which is beautiful here. And it definitely is, this Ace of Pentacles right here, that seed that you're planting is growing. It's like, we don't have to rush. We can just take our time here, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get an oracle message for you. What do you want Gemini to know about their reading? So boundaries, of course, that was something that came out in your reading, and it's so important. And I feel like maybe in your oracle messages, it's telling you, this is something that's going to be discussed and needs to be respected between the two of you, both of you respecting each other's boundaries. But you have to know what they are in order to respect boundaries, right? So I feel like that discussion has to happen first. So boundaries, it says, judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you, judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care. Simplify. And then you'll make everything, letting them know, this is what I expect. This is not, and I will not put up with this, and sticking to that, stick to your word. Don't, if something, let's just say if they make a mistake and you said, this is what I would do if you made that mistake, then you got to stick to your word. Otherwise, they're not going to respect you the way they do when you set those boundaries. Does that make sense? They're going to feel like they have a little bit of leeway if you allow them to slip through the cracks of mistakes and like, oops, I did it, so just stick to your word, of course, healthy boundaries. I see things going very well between the two of you, and I like that. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.